Within the first day of using my office on this trip, I stepped on my ramp here and managed to put my foot through a board. When we originally built it, it wasn't made out of pressure-treated lumber or anything. It was just regular wood, and it wasn't even painted for years. Only covered it a few years back. So I'm not surprised that it required a replacement given the Texas summers. But I went ahead and took a look at how we had attached it, as I didn't fully remember. But it was several screws on the sides there, and then I had to take some screws off from the front to detach it from the 2x4 that we had placed on the front there. I intended to replace it with just regular stairs, as you'll see as the video goes on. Oops. Board won't stay level enough for me to put it in here, so I'm going to have to use some what we call up north engineering and improvise a means to keep the board level. while I get at least a screw or two into it. So I found, since I have all these pavers and bricks around, I was able to find some that basically were the right height enough to give me a hand and get it into place. I had to obviously make a few adjustments here and there, but I got it done. Now that I have the board in place, I went ahead and sort of dry fit one of the stringers to get an idea of where I was going to have to start digging. The foundation that was put in was a crushed granite, and while it is pretty well done in terms of the packing that they did when they installed it, it's not too hard to dig at it with just a shovel. But I did find that the amount of the granite I was going to have to move, this shovel was not the best tool. So as you'll see, I go back to the garage and I get a better tool. I go Minecraft on it. As you can see here, just a quick pic of me getting the first one sort of dry fit so I can figure out how much I needed to dig out. So now that I have it more or less roughly dug out, I needed to figure out how big the steps were, because I knew they weren't as big as the overall door, so I wanted to make sure I centered them. So I go ahead and basically work on making sure that I get them all centered, and that way I can know where more specifically I need to put the individual stringers to try and provide equal support across the stairs. I am joined by my father, who has come out to see what I've been up to and offers to lend his expertise, as he has installed stair stringers before. He made a good suggestion of applying a patio brick as a bottom level, as well as just a general stronger foundation. I've got plenty of patio bricks around, so he helps me out. We dig out this first stringer, and we ended up using 2 patio bricks as part of the installation. After spending a pretty good amount of time in the midday Texas heat, 2 generations of Benner have managed to level out that first stringer on those patio bricks and secure it to the office there, and we're going to call it a day and go get some food. So on day 2, I'm working again midday, and it's pretty hot out, and I'm working on getting the second and third stringer installed, following the same principle of what I worked on with my dad. It went faster with the other 2, in part because I already knew how high they needed to be, so I just, using a level, extended the line over. But the camera actually overheated, and so I had to put it into the air-conditioned office to cool down while I finished. So as you can see, I've already begun installing that first step. I actually had forgotten to start the camera while I was working, as I was excited to just get things going and finally be able to have a set of steps into my office again. So there we have the new stairs. The middle stringer, I think, is a little warped because it's basically straight, but it's a little warped looking. Anyway, stairs are on there solid. Not going anywhere. I'm going to put a couple of those pavers down at the bottom there. So I'll dig that out a little bit, but that basically means that this one's done. Good times.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.